Welcome to Arcade Couch, number one place to chill with friends. Get your game and goodness each and every Monday. My name's Phil Blight. Joining me on the couch this week, Ashley Hobley.
Hey Dylan, excited to be here and taking a break from taking care of my digital crops, caring for my digital animals, and courting my digital wife. I don't know.
You couldn't commit to the last part, so you had to do the whole. I can't commit to the bit. You should have just committed to the bit. And, yeah.
No, I don't play farming sims. So I mean,
yeah, because that's what the joke was about, right? Farming sims.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. This week on the show, Nintendo Direct, Zelda, and Yakuza. All the colors of the rainbow. So let's get into it. Firstly, Nintendo Direct happened. I don't remember. Start of the week, start of last week. I can't remember.
It was Wednesday.
When
everything happened.
All right. Yes, the day of directs, showcases, and deleted podcasts. So Nintendo Direct, it was announced. It's about 40 minutes, I think, was the go, wasn't it? Yeah, 40 minutes.
Yep.
Bunch of stuff in it. Overall, I think it was a pretty darn solid Direct that obviously ended in a banger of the Zelda official title, which we'll get to, and then release date and everything like that. But yeah, what do you make of this Direct?
There was a lot of stuff in it. Obviously, the meme
sims.
is there was a lot of farming sims. There was like 5 in a row, it felt like. But yeah, lots of stuff that they touched on. Updates for some of their big titles. Kind of like made a reasonably big announcements for their expansion pass titles coming to with a couple of Nintendo 64 games that people have been wanting. Yeah, and like you said, it ends on the big announcement of the next Zelda game is finally coming, and it's called Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah.
I honestly don't know. Here's the thing. I have no idea if you're wrong or right. Because no one has said the name in official capacity. So who's to say if you are wrong, you know? There's no way for Nintendo to clear this up. Because in a press release, they go, the game is called Tears of...
Tears of the Kingdom.
There's no way for them to... unless they put a dictionary meaning to explain exactly what they mean. Yeah, there's no way to...
Yeah.
So,
everybody's automatically going to tears because they are all sad boys. Not me. Not me.
You're all about tearing shit up.
Tearing shit up. You're going to tear this kingdom down.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe it is tear. Won't be funny.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom.
Good title.
It's a good title. Yeah, I thought it was a good Direct, obviously, as well. So, but not everything's for me, but that's fine. But overall, I thought it was a good variety in here. Yeah, there was a few farming games, but that's it's color of the month at the moment, I feel. Whatever they're saying.
I mean, yeah, Stardew Valley. It's the thing.
Big hit from 10 years ago that people are finally...
Big hit that people are still playing, and people are trying to get you to play other ones.
Yep, that's true. So they opened with Fire Emblem Engage, which is a brand new Fire Emblem game. It's coming out January 20th, 2023. The trailer showed off new characters, new combat. There was a lot of horse riding and horse combat featured in the trailer. There was combo moves seen. Looked very cool. I can't wait to play it and never finish it. Which is probably what will happen. Because that's exactly what happened with me in Three Houses. Enjoyed my time with it. Something else came along. Played that. Tried to come back to Fire Emblem. Was like, what the fuck am I doing? I can't remember. And then I was just like, okay, I'm done. Let's go. What do you think of the trailer?
I think it looks fine. It's obviously interesting that they didn't continue on the Three Houses kind of train, which was such a popular vitalizing entry in the franchise, or clearly their biggest title that they've had in a long time in this Fire Emblem, franchise. And yeah, it just seems, pretty fine. It seems like you're going to be collecting a bunch of Fire Emblem characters and being able to use them. That's all right. Powering them up. It's kind of like Fire Emblem Pokemon, I guess, to a degree. Yeah. I'm sure people will be happy, but I don't think it's what Fire Emblem fans wanted.
Yeah, I don't know. What do they want then?
Well, my brother is a massive Fire Emblem fan, like from the Game Boy Advance ones. He's like, I really wanted them to like redo like the original ones, remaster those or whatever. So
he wants remasters. Do you reckon other people like him though, and they want remasters?
Well, I think people came in later on the franchise, or like got into Fire Emblem on the back of Smash. And you got characters like Ike and stuff that you've never been able to play a game of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's fair. Interesting point of view. I'll allow. Then we got It Takes Two. Has been announced as coming to Nintendo Switch, releasing November
Game of the Year
4th. That is true. It is Game of the Year. Luckily, Kieran is not here this week, so we can not have to deal with him complaining for 10 minutes about this. But
I mean, it makes sense. Like, we'll be able to get a PAX and we can play it handheld mode.
You can play handheld and it's still split screen. That is probably the worst way to play this game, but it is a thing you can totally do.
Yep.
So, yes, if you haven't played It Takes Two, you can now do that. It does have the friend pass and everything that it's got on other platforms, so that's good. It's the important part. Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse was announced. This is the first time this game is coming west. It's coming out in sometime in 2023. I have no idea if this is like, I don't know, connected to any of the other Fatal Frame games in some way. I don't know too much about Fatal Frame franchise, to be completely honest. But anyway, there's a weird resurgence for Fatal Frame games to be brought over to Switch and whatnot. So, but if you like ghost stories, here you go. Ash's favorite genre.
No.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 got Wave 2 of the expansion pass. Was announced is coming out October 13th. It's adding a new Wii character where it's a mechanical girl. That's about all I got from that. Is that about, do you reckon that's about sums it up? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I think that was adding something else. I don't know. I'm sure there's a story, but yep, that was the main takeaway I got from that. There's a mechanical girl character being added to the game. The expansion. None of us have played Xenoblade Chronicles, so that's probably why this is a very short discussion on that. I'd like to play Xenoblade, but just it ain't gonna happen. SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake got a trailer. It's coming out on Nintendo Switch the same time as other platforms next year. Fitness Boxing Fist and North Star got announced, or a trailer. I don't know if it was announced previously, but anyway, it's a rhythm boxing game where with Fist and North Star characters help you get fit.
Smart tie-in.
Fit to Fist and North Star. Yeah, weird tie-in, but Oddballers. This was, I don't know. I just wrote it was a crazy looking party game, which it was, I guess.
Accurate.
Yeah. Tunic is coming to Nintendo Switch on September 27th. That is like 2 weeks away.
Good fit.
Good fit. Zelda.
Tunic seems like a game that feel like it should have been on a Nintendo console.
From the get-go.
It's coming to Nintendo console.
Yeah. Front Mission 1 and 2 are getting remakes. They are coming out in November, and then Front Mission 3 remake is planned for some time in 2023. So if you like mech games, there you go. Farming, Story of Seasons of Mr. S here on my horrible news post that this website explosionetwork.com did. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life is coming out. It's a remake of the original GameCube game. It's coming in winter 2023.
Is this the one where you can grow old?
I believe so.
You have children, your child ages, you can slowly watch them get old and die.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool.
Love that. It's a kids game. Teaches you about life.
Yep.
This is the OG farming game.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about farming. Farming some wins. Splatoon 3. The first Splatfest has been announced for this coming weekend. The theme of which is going to be, what would you bring to a deserted island? So you have to pick a team based on that question.
There's a lot of options. Or is there only a limited amount of options?
I was trying to find options. I forgot to write them down. The options are gear, and the picture is of a spade and a lamp. So I guess like practical gear. Grub, and the picture has like a drink and lollies and canned food and stuff. And then option 3 is fun. It has cards and books and a volleyball, I think.
Gear.
Your team gear?
Yeah. Because if you have gear, you can get the other two, hopefully.
Yeah, I think that's the practical I think that's the practical answer. So I'm probably gonna go Team Gear as well. I am in agreement with that one. So I will. I'm full plans to jump into the first Splatfest. So it starts. Okay. I haven't looked up. I haven't done the exact time conversion, but it starts 5 p.m. Pacific time on the 23rd. So, but either way, if it's like the last thing, it'll start like Saturday and finish early Monday or whatever however it works out, because it finishes at like 5 p.m. Pacific Sunday. So you'll have next weekend is when you'll be able to do the Splatfest. So if you don't know how they work, jump into the game, you pick a team, you get to wander around in your team's uniform, and then you perform in a Splatfest, and then hopefully your team wins. The team, teams that get most win that for their particular team win. So there you go. But it's the first official Splatfest since the game's launch. So cool. Octopath Traveler 2 was announced. It's coming out February 24th, 2023. 8 new characters. I have no idea if there's any connection to the first game. Probably doesn't really matter. Looks similar with, like some slight changes to different characters. Like the characters don't all seem as, what do you call it? I don't know. The characters seem a bit more less stereotypes for the genre, which I guess was the thing with the first game. They were all purposely sort of basic stereotypes. I think that was the whole shtick. So characters look a bit more varied in this one, which is sort of cool. But I liked Octopath Traveler. I never finished it, but I did like it for what I played. Mostly because art style is like, really love the art style and art direction and everything for it. But really cool to see a sequel. Obviously that game did really well, and so did Triangle Strategy and these other sorts of things. So cool. Another farming game.
Whoop!
Fae Farm. Can't remember much about this one. Let me click on the trailer for 2 seconds. Oh, they're farming. Yep, that's about all I got to say.
They're farming. They're putting stuff in their house.
They're putting stuff in their house. So, yeah, there is a degree of I just can't tell some of these games apart anymore. Oh, you're a fairy. That's the big thing. Yeah.
Yep, fairies farm too.
Damn right they do. Then we got Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. What a title. Apparently it's going to have 300 songs and DLC, which will bring it up to like 500 songs or something ridiculous. And then they're going to add DLC from other Square Enix games like Octopath Traveler and other things. It's coming out February 16th, 2023. That's a crazy amount of songs. I definitely want to play this. Like, I love Final Fantasy music and everything. It's got like a very simplistic gameplay style, it looks like. If I just get to chill out to Final Fantasy music and, do some rhythm games and stuff. I don't know. Like, that seems like a lot of songs, but I guess there is that much music, so. I'm down. I'm down. Don't know if it's going to be great, but I'm down. So, that's how I feel about that. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope got a trailer. So this is following on from our much bigger deep dive, I guess, of where the fuck was that? Ubisoft thing last week. Bloody times up, boy. Hey. So yeah, if you want a deeper dive, they actually had like full on gameplay here, but this was more of a just straight up general trailer that they briefly touched on some things they'd seen in previous stuff, which is fine. Game still looks good. Still keen to get this one, I reckon, for sure. Rune Factory 3 Specials releasing on Nintendo Switch next year, and they also announced that a new game in the franchise in development. This game lets you transform into a fucking sheep.
Cool. So wait, they're up to Room Fantasy 5 already.
I don't know.
So the third one was for the DS, so there must be, obviously they're remaking it for the Switch. Yeah.
I've never played any of these games. I just watch trailers for them and go, that character is transformed into a sheep, and they say yeah, and then about 10 seconds after that, on the trailer, there's a character if you skip to 28 seconds in this trailer, you can freeze frame it at a perfect moment where you see a character with a text dialogue popping up saying, I could just eat you right up. Which is the highlight of the trailer.
You gotta be joking me.
Great trailer. Nintendo 64 games. So they announced that there's a bunch more Nintendo 64 games coming. So games coming this year. Pilot Wing 64. Mario Party 2. And then in 2023, Nintendo's adding Mario Party 3, Pokemon Stadium 2, 1080p snowboarding, Excite Bike 64, and there was a TBD, I'm going to presume 2023, but TBD on the big announcement that is 007 GoldenEye is coming. Now, I know what you're going to bring up, Ash, so I'll just do it for you. They did announce this during this direct, and they said that online play will be included. Shortly after this, like pretty much in tandem, Nintendo announces that yes, they are also getting you're having GoldenEye come to Xbox Game Pass and everything. However, in the hours after all of this, as the smoke settled, it was actually revealed that the Xbox version will not include online play. So if you want to play,
what?
You missed this, did you?
No, I didn't miss it. I just think it's crazy.
Okay, it is crazy. Yeah. I was like, holy shit, how'd you miss this? Because I thought you'd bring this up, but if I tried to move past it. But so yeah, how weird is that?
Very weird.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the option to have multiplayer, why would you just let people have the option of multiplayer? Clearly, the Xbox version of multiplayer is going to be better than the Nintendo version of multiplayer.
Well, I mean, not when it doesn't exist.
That's true. That is one drawback.
They win them now.
Yeah, and you assume the Xbox version is going to be like a remastered, better looking version, whereas the Nintendo version is going to be the original version, like we've told from like every other Nintendo Switch game, 64 game to come to the service. It's going to be pretty much just like the original. So yeah, it seems weird. Very weird.
Do you actually care about this though? You don't. Surely you don't.
No, not really.
No, neither do I. Neither do I. This is the
I'm
thing.
not really clamoring to go back to.
No. So my experience with playing 007 GoldenEye on Nintendo 64 is this. When I was like 15, 16 or something like that, I was at a friend's place. They pulled out 64. And like, man, fuck, let's play some 64 games. And I never had a 64. I had a PlayStation and stuff. So they hand me the controller and say, let's play this game. And I hated it. I died and I died and I died. I could barely control the character. I had no fucking clue what was going on. So I have nothing but bad memories. I have absolutely no nostalgia for the game. And yeah, I think the only people, and it's fine if that's you, buddy, if you have like a nostalgia for the game and you get enjoyment out of it, that's cool. But like,
that's cool, mate.
That's cool, mate. That's bloody cool for you, mate. But yeah, for some of us who actually know that the game has not aged like a fine wine at all, I'm good, bruh.
I'm good. I watched some of Buddy's stream. I saw him trying to aim at people. I'll pass.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm fucking good. Various Day Life is out now on Nintendo Switch. This is, I found out after the fact. I could not actually remember until I saw someone tweet this. I was like, oh, that actually makes sense. But Various Day Life was an Apple Arcade one that came out at launch. Square Enix game. So that's now on Switch. Fuck Apple Arcade, they said. So that's what that was. But I remember this thing on Apple Arcade, and I remember playing about 10 minutes of it and then being like, I want to play this on my fucking phone. So that's it. That's about as far as I got with that one. So anyway, that's on Switch now. Factorio is a tactics game with a low art style is what I wrote. I don't know how else you would describe this. Age of Empires, you cut some trees down. But like,
it's a management game in which you're trying to
aliens? I don't know.
Yeah, you're on an alien planet, you gotta build resources so you can build a ship. It's the plot of Lightyear.
Yeah, okay, fair. Spoilers. Then we got a trailer for IB. I don't know. Weird game.
It's a weird art game.
Looks kind of cool. It looks weird and cool. I don't feel like those words can cross each other out, but yeah.
Yeah.
It looks.
So apparently, it was a 2012 freeware psychological horror video game. So.
And this is the big budget version. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Yep.
Mario Strikers Battle League. Free updates coming. Pauline's joining the pitch, as well as Diddy Kong.
Cool. Is it adding content, like stuff to make you want to play the game?
Yeah, more gear, another stadium.
Don't know if that's going to do the trick.
What do they need to add?
I don't know.
A different ball, maybe.
Maybe. What if it was big? Like low gravity?
What if he was in a car and the ball was bigger?
Yeah, what if you could fly across the
What if you could fly across the field?
arena?
Yeah, hit it.
What if you could move the camera?
You can't move the camera?
In Battle Strikers, no. It's set to the left, right?
I know, I didn't end up playing it.
It's side on.
That's a good point. Hey, it is side on, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Yeah. All right, then we got Artillery. Jesus fuck. Atelier Riser 3, Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key. It's coming out Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023. And there's a demo, it'll be available soon. As in, it's probably available by now. What a fucking title, eh?
Yep. That's all the words.
That's all the words. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the next pass is coming this holiday season. So soon. Because I don't know if you know.
Will Kieran organise the Mario Kart?
Yeah, that fucking piece of shit. I'm going to have to do it myself. Like, all he's doing is just letting me down.
Like, what else is new?
Come on.
Right.
Just...
He's trying to hold on to that title of best Mario Kart.
He's refusing to defend
champion.
it. I think we should fuck him stripping of the title. That's what we should do.
Yeah.
So Wave 3 is coming this holiday season. They announced that 2 courses. There will be more, of course, but 2 courses: Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour, and then DS Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS. I don't know this Merry Mountains course because I never played Mario Kart Tour. Bloody Christmas course, eh? Christmas course. You get down for a Christmas course.
I love Christmas course.
We'll drive around Santa's Village and shit. DS Peach Gardens I know very well because I played the absolute living fuck out of Mario Kart DS. So that one I know, but the Christmas Santa Claus flying across in front of you. Come on, I can get about that. Then we got Nintendo Switch Sports. They did an update. Golf and Survival Golf are being delayed slightly and will release this holiday season. To be honest, I didn't know they had already said that was coming earlier than then, so that's totally fine by me. Survival Golf sounds cool though. Like it's a fast-paced mode. Everyone's like shooting at the same time or whatever. Like hitting at the same time. I can get down for that. This looks good though. I reckon we'll be jumping onto this when it's out, right? Golf?
Potentially.
Golf? Love a bit of golf. Free update.
I guess I won't be able to like blow up your
fuck.
ball.
I'm not playing that other stupid golf game. Fuck you, cheating. Fuck.
It's just strategy.
It's a cheat. It's not a strategy. It's a cheat. Using a cheaty character. Cheaty McCheaterson over here. Pikmin Bloom got a trailer. I believe it's the first time I've ever seen them mention this game in a Nintendo Direct. So this is the game from Niantic, the Pokemon Go developer, but it's Pikmin.
Yeah.
I was playing it for a bunch. I was in the early access thing. Last time I was actually in Canberra, so that long ago. And I was playing it a fuck ton while I was there. I haven't really touched it since. I think maybe the reason they're showing it off now is because it's in full release, I guess. But it is pretty cool. Like, if you don't care for the Pokemon aspect, I think this one's a lot more casual to play because you can run a bit more in the background to the degree that I was able to sort of open this one, do some stuff, and then like switch back to Pokemon and just like be catching Pokemon while I'm walking around. You don't have to be doing anything. Well, not when I was playing. I'd have to have added some more stuff in. Maybe I should jump in and have another look-see. See if my data's still in the game or they wiped it all or whatever. And I couldn't even share. The funniest thing is, I forgot to say, I think I'm allowed to say it now because I presume it's over, but if not, I don't know, I'm getting sued or something. But the early access, like they had like your username like sprayed across every screenshot, like the entire game. So even if you screenshotted it, they would know.
They'd know who.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Shit's intense. And then we got the announcement that Pikmin 4 is coming in 2023. There's no gameplay shown. It was a pretty cool trailer though.
Was this announced previously?
No.
Did we know Pikmin 4 was an event?
No, this was a brand new announcement. That's
it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, it was a pretty eventful direct. I mean, if you don't care for Pikmin, that's fine. But Pikmin is a key Nintendo franchise, so I feel like this is
It's got a niche audience.
Yeah. Pretty cool trailer, very cute. I think the biggest announcement was that the game's point of view will now take place from the ground, from the Pikmin's point of view. So you'll actually be down there amongst the weeds instead of the sort of isometric.
You'll be Pinkman size, and Olimar will be a giant.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yes. Did you like the trailer? I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I mean,
short.
It's a Pikmin trailer. Short. You know, they know how to do the logo thing, so that's all they need to do, right?
The flower.
All the Pikmin come together and make a number.
Easy. Yeah, so I'm keen for that. Keen to find out. It's coming in 2023, so I presume late 2023, but yeah, we'll see. Could be mid. Fuck knows. Just Dance 2023 got a trailer. So yep, we've seen that at Ubisoft as well. Thing, but it's Just Dance. Harvestella.
Shame they didn't say it was coming to Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, no. What was the last? I think it was like not last year's, but the year before. Was the last
feel
one.
like it was like during the pandemic.
Yeah, and it was like such a big moment.
Quietly.
So, yeah. Harvestella got a trailer. It's the demo of the game will be available now if you want to try it out. Your save data will carry across. This is a game in which you
it's a farming sim,
fucking farm. You farm and this, I don't know.
You farm and then you fight monsters. You know, just like real farmers.
Yeah. I can't keep up. Bayonetta 3. What the fuck?
Exactly. Move on.
What have you done here? Have you done
I didn't do anything.
Who fucked me on this one? Who fucked me on this one? Like, video and audio viewers can't even see, but I'm scrolling down this article on explosionhour.com. What a shitty website.
Bring up your view of the article.
I think I can. Hold on. Video viewers. Here we go. That's what I'm looking at. I'm scrolling down this article. Get to Bayonetta 3 here. Bloody Just Dance trailer here. What the fuck? Who screwed me on this one? Nah, someone's gone in here.
I'm pretty sure it was past Dylan.
Why would you do this to me?
Why would you probably did it? You're like so busy powering through all these, you accidentally put another Just Dance trailer there.
No,
instead of some sort of Bayonetta footage.
Why would I fuck myself like this? It's beyond me.
It's beyond me.
Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, fuck the short teaser that they had during the thing anyway, because you got a full 7 minutes of gameplay that's available on the YouTubes right now if you want to check it out. Full gameplay. 7 minutes 52. I just found the exact time here. So check that if you want. That's full. Get to see which time. You get to see a new character whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. But you get to see that character in action. And then they show up something else. I can't remember. Some item that you can like wear to activate easy mode basically, which is fine. Like it's accessibility feature. I don't give a fuck. But looks good. Okay. It's coming out.
It's coming out October sometime, right?
Yeah, fucked you. That's right.
Knew it was happening.
He fucked himself on that one. Is what it is.
Yeah, he was completely on his own on that island.
Yeah,
believing that game.
You was never there, were you?
No,
you were always on my side.
You know, Platinum Games, they just put them out exactly when they're supposed to.
Yeah, and they always make good games, right, Ash?
What's the next title? They literally just released Babylon's Fall, so, I mean, it's hard to go, always.
Then we got a trailer for Rain Code. So, this looks fucking cool, I thought. So, it's from Spike Chunsoft, the developers of Danganronpa. So, it looks to combine sort of everything that they've done previously, because it is a detective game, but it's not set during a game where kids are killing each other. Instead, it's like set in a world, and I don't know, there's some guy, the main character, like talking to a ghost or some shit, but you still have like the gaming element of Danganronpa where it seems you do these like trial things where you're like shooting evidence at people to accuse them and shit like that. You've got like an open world, it looks like, where you can explore and gain evidence to take on your trials and whatever else. It's got big anime characters in it, and I'm as someone who really likes the Danganronpa games, I thought this looked really, really cool. What do you think of this?
Yeah, looks interesting. I'm not a big Danganronpa person, so I mean, it just looks like a weird game. So
yeah, no, I would totally be saying the exact same thing if I had already played Danganronpa. So.
If it wasn't, if I didn't know the pedigree, I would just say it's a weird game.
Yeah, no,
some weird anime game. Yeah,
I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair from anyone's outside point of view, but Those games have like really cool, just gameplay, story, and characters. So, and Monokuma, which this one doesn't. But. What the fuck? Yeah, man. What have they done? Who fucked me with this shit?
What time did you put this article together?
Straight after it aired, man. Straight after it aired.
So like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, 1 or 2 in the morning. Let me show video. Let me show video viewers. Resident Evil Village is the next thing listed here. However, I have got
crazy that they're getting some sort of Kirby tie-in. I look forward to see what Kirby looks like when he swallows Lady Demetrius.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is the video that is linked here. Was that not down further? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Doesn't matter. You can't play it in Australia anyway, so you don't need the trailer. So it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
That's why I did it that way. I'm sure I did it on purpose. Sifu is coming to Nintendo Switch November 8th. I'm not really where I'd prefer to play it because it's not going to run as well, but maybe it will.
You have now the choice.
Yeah. Break a controller or break a Switch? That's your choice. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. It's coming to Nintendo Switch alongside previously announced consoles on December 13th. Can't wait. Won't personally be playing on Switch.
Again, that's not where you want to play it, yeah?
No. But if you've got no choice, at least you can play it.
It's a new trailer. So.
It is a new trailer, that's fair. That's a good point. Radiant Silvergun got a trailer. It's available now. It's like a shmodabop. And then you got Endless Dungeon. The game's launching on Nintendo Switch next year. It's a game where you're in a endless dungeon. Then we got Tales of Symphoria Remastered. It's a remaster of the 2003 games coming to Nintendo Switch early next year. Cool. A Hyperreal was then played. It showed trailers for Life is Strange Arcadia Bay Collections releasing on Nintendo Switch on September 27th. Romancing Saga Minstrel Song Remastered is releasing on December 1st. Lego Brick Tales is releasing sometime soon. Disney Speedstorm is still a game with no release date other than 2022. And Fall Guys Season 2 is happening soon on all platforms, including Nintendo Switch. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is... Imagine if I had the Resident Evil trailer here. That would have been fucking funny. But, so a remake / deluxe version of the Wii game is coming to Nintendo Switch on February 24th, 2023. This is part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, like a tie into that.
Kirby better get a pay rise.
Better get what?
The amount of work he's been doing for Nintendo the last 12 months.
Kirby's been putting in work. Crazy. Has like a game a month, I swear.
Yeah.
Million games. Now, I'm fucking down. So, as someone who didn't play a bunch of Wii games or Wii U games, and definitely hasn't played this game, I was watching this going, sweet, I'm down. I want to play it. This looks like a fun Kirby game. It's got a bunch of, like, it's not like, I'd sort of prefer a sequel to, what's the new one called? Kirby's, whatever, anyway.
Kirby's Forgotten Lands?
That one, Forgotten Lands. I mean, I'd prefer the sequel to that, which I'm sure we'll get with that sort of style, but I'm down for this. Looks good. Like the art style and everything, so play it. And then we got the big one, which was The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom? Or Tears of the Kingdom. It's like Philosopher's Stone versus Sorcerers. You know? In the UK or in Australia, we'll be calling it a tear, and in America, they'll say tears. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Done. I have no idea. I'm sure people are going hardcore on theories. We're not a hardcore Nintendo podcast, so we're not going to have that hot takes on it for you. All I know is it was a pretty hype trailer, even for someone who's never actually finished Breath of the Wild. Sorry, take my gamer card away. But that part where he like springs open the doors right at the start, well, not right at the start, but a little bit into the trailer, and he like Link runs out and just dives off and begins falling through the sky. I was like, whoa, dude, chill out. So, then that's like, you see him like climbing up so much shit in this trailer and just flinging around, and game looks pretty epic. Game looks pretty cool. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, looks more Zelda.
Does it though? Like he's like fucking flying.
He's jumping around. I mean, it looks a bit more aerial, I guess.
Correct.
The first one, yeah. There's more on the y-axis. So.
More on the y-axis. Probably not a sentence you'll hear anyone else on any podcast talking about this game.
Yeah.
More on the y-axis.
Probably not.
It's coming out May 12th, 2023. It's a pity that Horizon Forbidden East isn't coming out fast-tracked. So,
I mean, I think it's pretty glad that it's not coming out.
Yeah. Disappointing. What do you think of the release date? Nearly halfway through next year?
It's fine.
Yeah. Seems like it's taken a while, though, right?
I mean, yeah, they're planting their flag in the ground. That's what it's going to be.
Well, Nintendo barely ever delays games, so I feel like they must be pretty confident. And that's it. That's everything that we got out of the Nintendo Direct. So yeah, overall, pretty solid. As I said, not everything for everyone. Of course, the farming games we sort of made fun of, but that's fine. I know they have their audience and whatever else, but a little bit of everything in there. Now, obviously, Zelda and Pikmin and like it was a pretty substantial Direct, I feel, with big announcements. So, all right, let's get into a couple of news items for this week. Firstly, are you a Lil Nas X fan, Ash?
Not really.
All right.
Yeah. What's he done since that Country Road song? Old Town Road.
Gave the devil a lap dance and pissed off all the homophobes in the world. So
that is true.
What have you done for me lately? Polygon writes League of Legends Worlds Tournament is coming up, which serves as a culmination of a year's competitive circuit. Teams from all over the world will be facing off in a long tournament across North America, with games taking place in Mexico City, New York City, Atlanta, and San Francisco. Even if you're not into the esports side of the league, Riot Game tends to go all out on content around this time of year to promote their flagship franchise, and so there are usually exciting reveals in store. This year, that includes a collaboration with Lil Nas X, which will feature a song and a new champion skin designed in part? I don't know if that's the spelling mistake or not, but in party by the pop star himself. Every World's Riot releases an anthem to get people excited for the event. Even if you've never watched an esports in your life, it's hard not to get hype at collaborations like Rise, Legends Never Die, Giants, or Burn It All Down. Lil Nas X is behind the she's an anthem called Star Walkin', and we get to hear a clip of the catchy tune in an announcement. News is shared in the form of a pithy short a la The Office, and it's fun to watch. You can find that on his channel. Pretty cool collaboration, I think, as far as like a big star, huge audience, maybe brings new eyes to, because obviously the idea with some of these collaborations as far as League and Riot goes is the idea is obviously to bring in new eyes to see how exciting watching an esport like League of Legends can be, even if you don't know anything about the game. I think that's like obviously part of it, and then the other part is to make Worlds always feel like such a big, massive event. You know, any quote unquote real sport or normal sport, whatever. You know, big events always have stars, and you know, like they're big events. You know, halftime shows, these sorts of things. So, Riot always does a pretty good job of trying to make their worlds feel really, really good. So,
this would be the biggest artist they've attached to Worlds, right?
The fuck are you trying to say about Imagine Dragons?
Did they do the anthem last year?
No, but
or do they just appear?
They just Imagine Dragons.
They're the voice of our game.
Yeah, I was about to say, League of Legends is. What are you trying to say about KDA?
I'd say they become such a huge thing after League of Legends, not before.
Yeah, right, fair. No, that's fair. No, I would say that they're probably the biggest partnership with the modern star. Yes, I would say. Yeah. I did watch last times, but anyway, I watched the LCS finals the other week or start of the week, whatever the fuck they were on, to get ready coming into World. So, see, much like any other sport in the world, Ash, you can jump in and start watching it in like the last few events, and then pretend like you're like a massive fan that's been there since watching all the other matches week by week, you know, and then something jump on the bandwagon. So that's what I'm doing. So watch the final few matches. I left it on. I fell asleep. I woke up the following morning. It was still going. So love time zones. Watched the last match, the finals. Got to see who won. and then watched the draft event that they did for Worlds, like for what teams would be playing each other and like what seeds and stuff. Where I did a tweet. That's what my tweet was about, where you were making fun of me. But that's what that was about. Because some of the American teams got one got it really easy, and then another team got absolutely fucked. Like placed with the team that won last year, placed with a team that usually wins. So, but looking forward to Worlds. Looking forward to this collaboration with Lil Nas X. I like Lil Nas X. I like his music and everything. So I like this collaboration. I'm down.
Okay.
Press start writes Call of Duty Warzone 2's release date has been revealed alongside a heap of new information. Activision has announced that Call of Duty Warzone 2 will release on November 16th. It will be free to play and launch alongside Modern Warfare 2 Season 1 on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC. The first features have been revealed for the new game, but Activision said that heaps more information is on the way in the lead up to launch. The brand new map is called Al-Mazar, which is set in Western Asia, with a huge number of points of interest, including a big old oil factory, a quarry, a city, marshlands, caves, an observatory, an airport, smaller villages, and a bunch of other really cool locations. The new Tarkov extraction type mode is called DMZ, and this will be launching alongside Warzone 2 in November. You can now hang from ledges and also dive to the floor, which are both in Modern Warfare 2 as well. With underwater combat also now playing a big part, proximity chat will also be a thing, which is definitely set to change the way you can chat to teammates in game. One of the biggest innovations comes in the way of the shop, which serves as enhanced buy stations, which make it easier to quickly get what you need, including buying your teammates back and buying weapons. So I've seen a lot of just like, as someone who hasn't touched Warzone in forever, since launch or whatever, but it's the one of the most popular battle royales. Sort of, you see people playing it, see clips, all these sorts of things. I've seen a lot of interesting feedback on this reveal, and I guess it's hard to say if people will love it or not. They've got to play it, obviously, but not a lot of people loving the new map based on the reveal. They say it's not like doesn't look like it's designed for a battle royale, which I mean I can kind of get. I guess it's a bit more like cramped or something like that. I guess is the complaint. I don't know. It's hard. I feel like people complaining about a trailer. To a degree, I'm like, you just need to play the game.
Wouldn't cramped be better because you have to engage with other teams?
Yeah, that's what I would think. Surely, right? I like that.
Well, like how we play and just try and avoid people as long as possible.
No, I don't do that. I'm not a baby. I want to fight and die and lose and load back into the next game. Love that. Well, in this game, you go to the gulag or whatever, so...
Gulag.
I assume that's still a thing in Warzone too. Why would they get rid of that?
Probably.
The hanging off ledge thing's pretty cool, though. I think that's pretty cool. Having, like, big emphasis on underwater combat too, I guess, helps separate it. Lots of things that just sort of grow it and help it stand out a bit more from other just first-person shooter battle royales, I guess, is a good thing. Kojima Productions this week did Kojima things. So... IGN writes, Metal Gear Solid and Death Stranding creator Hideo Kojima is playing my games once more, this time seeming to tease Elle Fanning's appearance in something. The tease is incredibly vague. However, the Kojima Productions website now has a page that hosts a single image of a shadowy figure with a question, "Who am I?" posted on top. The Game Awards host Jeff Keighley tweeted the mysterious image, and Twitter user Jose Melinas below appears to have deduced that the person behind it is Maleficent's Mistress of Evil actress Elle Fanning. What a fucking cool Maleficent actress, right? That covers the who, but the where, what, when, and why is still anyone's guess. Kojima isn't shy when it comes to sharing a bizarre and obscure teasers for his games. We'll just have to wait and see what this one is in relation to. Tokyo Game Show is underway at the moment, but Kojima Productions has made clear on Twitter that no game titles will be displayed at the show. The developer is currently working on a new game with Xbox and seemingly Death Stranding 2. There's also the matter of the seemingly Total overdose. What do you think this is?
No idea.
Game?
Who knows? It could be just about anything. Because, Kojima's already said they're going to do stuff other than video games. So,
I mean, wouldn't it be weird?
It could be a series of posters.
Well, I don't think it's that. But
it could be a celebrity version of Guess Who.
it's a bit weird to tease this the week of Tokyo Game Show. Also, he said they're not showing off anything new, but the poster is actually at the Kojima Productions booth at TGS. So, I mean, I'm going to say it's a video game because why the fuck is he hanging up a poster for a
non-video game at TGS?
Yeah. I mean, is it literal? Is it like, who am I? And the answer is, well, you're Elle Fanning. And then that's like, yep, because she's cast in Death Stranding 2.
Yeah, she is the woman.
She's Mama 2.
Mama 2. Why does it have to be a derivative of the first Mama?
No, it's her name's actually Mama
Lady
backwards,
Death. I don't know.
Lady Death. So we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, weird teaser. A little bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got? And then I was up to close this, don't need that. Yakuza. So Kotaku, right? Sega announces.
Can't say that anymore.
What? Oh, that's true. Yeah, sorry.
Yakuza.
Yeah, but everyone knows that. What do I call it then?
I don't know. It's like a dragon from now on, right?
Sega.
It's all like a dragon.
Sega did a Like a Dragon event, but considering I'm reading the title, it's Kotaku article where it's titled Sega announces another new Yakuza game, drops first trailer for Yakuza 8.
Okay.
And I'm going to read the article and just read it as is. Sega just released trailers for 2 new Yakuza games that are on their way. Yakuza 8, the next mainline game in the series, and one we'd already seen and knew about, and Like a Dragon, Gaiden, an all-new announcement which stars series stalwart Kazuma Kiryu. This makes 3 Yakuza announcements in 1 week for Sega after yesterday's reveal of Like a Dragon Ishin. Ishin? Yes, Ishin. First up is Yakuza 8, which looks to have ditched having Ichiban as its lone star in favor of a shared venture of Kiryu, the man nobody can say goodbye to. Please note that Sega isn't really using the Yakuza name anymore. This is officially called Like a Dragon 8, but it's going to take a while to get used to that. For now, let's just keep calling it Yakuza 8.
Wow, Kotaku out here dead naming Like a Dragon. Am I right? Tell me I'm wrong.
The 8th game in the main series will be out in 2024 on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, XS, Xbox One, and PC. Who wrote this? I bet you it's it's Luke. Luke wrote it. So he writes, I don't know how to process what they've done with Kiryu's hair here, and to be honest, I don't want to talk about it right now. Instead, let's move on to the other Kiryu-related project shown off overnight called Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, which my note of that is, what a Kojima-sounding ass title. Now, this is interesting. Not only is it filling in some narrative gaps showing us what Kiryu had been up to between Yakuza 6 and 7, but also specifically targeting fans who prefer the older style of game before Yakuza 7's leap to turn-based combat, with a big focus on action-based combat. The game is reportedly a smaller, more manageable affair as well, lacking the sprawl of mainline Yakuza games, so hopefully it comes a bit cheaper as well. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, will be out in 2023. So I watched this whole event, whatever they called it, RG, what's this studio? Whatever. Anyway.
RGG Summit.
Yes, the RGG Summit. I watched the thing. It was fucking... I actually thought it was really good. I liked the way they did the show, but
yeah,
some of these Yakuza actors, they're in the Yakuza, I'm pretty sure. Or something. The people doing the translating were trying to explain that they're big-time Hollywood actors over there, so that's like the way they dress. But a lot of them just come out, big showy suits, fucking crazy hair, sunglasses inside. Fucking, it was some good shit. But yeah, I mean, after I was watching this whole event, it just made me really want to play the Yakuza games. The way it just hear people talk about them and talk about the characters, like a passion for them and all these other sorts of things and how far the series has come and whatever else. And then having Twitter open at the same time and seeing people, like, as soon as they showed this new clip where the character from all the games apart from 7 or whatever, he has grey hair now and they've given him a different haircut, and then I just see a bunch of people on my Twitter timeline just losing their mind, and then I look in the YouTube comment section live chat and everyone's just going off about the hair, and I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, I kind of want to play. I think I'm going to play the Yakuza games now. I don't want to like 100% say I'm going to like. It could be.
You downloaded it, right?
Yes. So I have installed.
You downloaded Kiwami.
I've installed Kiwami. I figured I would start there. I'm thinking. Here's what I'm going to say it on podcast. But here's the thing. Don't expect me to get through these games and be streaming every night a week, because that's just not going to happen. That's never going to happen. That's not how life can work, unfortunately. But I'm thinking I'll just like stream them. It could be a good streaming series, and if it takes me 10 years to finish them, then you get there. Yakuza 8 isn't out till 2024, so I've got time.
You're setting yourself a deadline. That's what you're saying.
I would like to beat them all by 2024, ideally. I feel like that's a good amount of time, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very good amount of time.
If you had no other games to play, yeah.
But even with other games to play, surely maybe.
And no other things to do.
Surely maybe. I don't think it's real sense.
Maybe.
Surely maybe, but but yeah, what do you think of? Did you watch any of these trailers, or do you like? I know you.
No, I didn't.
You've wanted to dabble in Yakuza, haven't you? Before, like
I reinstalled
7.
Like a Dragon.
Yeah, okay.
So, see if I can get back into that. Yeah, I'm excited for people. Obviously, it's got a lot of attention. Become a massive franchise again. Like, it's kind of revitalized itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the things they talked about was how actually, the last one did very well in the West, apparently, Like a Dragon. Well, even before that, last couple of
it helps if they release it in the West, right?
That's
because
good.
all the other ones were very
niche.
Small releases. Nobody really knew about it.
Yeah. And then the Ishin, they talked about how the reason they felt more comfortable doing that now and releasing it in the West is because of how great the success of Ghost of Tsushima was. Because I can't remember the key dude's name at the studio or anything, but he was up on stage saying, you know, like, we only released this in Japan because it's about, you know, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but
about Japanese people.
Yeah, but he was like, it's about Japanese people,
Japanese history.
We didn't think that would be something people cared about outside of Japan. So, which is, I mean, totally fair statement.
Little bit,
when it comes to Americans, you know,
you can read a lot into that.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon there's like some truth to that though. Maybe like the times have changed now, but I reckon there's some truth to that from like years past. Of people just not caring. I feel like there's a lot.
I reckon cool with the gameplay that they showed off in that trailer the other day. People would have been on board to play the game.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I think I'm going to start with Kiwami. I was doing some research and I was discussing with Ash off podcast the other day or whatever. But and fuck the Like a the man who raced Like a Dragon Guide and the man who raced his name trailer. It's just like a very somber. Like, it just, like, I don't fully understand what's going on, obviously, because I haven't played the games. I don't get, like, the nuance of, like, why it's, you know, people are freaking out because he calls himself something else in the trailer. That everyone else in the YouTube comments is like, oh my God, what, this is crazy, and, like, all this stuff, which I'm just getting hyped off people being hyped, you know? I'm just, like, feeling that energy. But I thought it was a really cool trailer, even though I didn't fully understand. It's just people talking or whatever. But, so all my research was either start with Kiwami, because it's a remake of 1 and a great place to start, or start with Judgment because it's a, you know, fresh universe. It's the first new character, all that sort of stuff, but it's the same sort of gameplay. The connecting viewpoint I saw between a lot of different articles was don't start with Like a Dragon as much as I kind of wanted to, not because it's a bad game, but because it is completely different gameplay wise to the rest. So you may like that and then go to play one of the other ones and then you're like, I kind of wish this was an RPG sort of thing. So I've seen some people also say you could potentially just play Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, 0, skip 3, 4, 5, or maybe 3 and 4 or something like that, because they never got remasters and the gameplay isn't like sort of as good as the others.
Updated,
yeah. And then go like 5, 6, 7 or something like that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'll definitely just start with Kiwami. I think that's what I'm going to do. and just try to fucking mainline it, I guess, and not get distracted is going to be hopefully the long-term plan. But yeah, I would like to finish them all before 8 comes out is my current Yakuza goal I'm putting out into the world.
You'll finish them before Kieran finishes the Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, there's no fucking way. This motherfucker's tweeting out oh, come on. The difference is that if he 100% was like, all right, bets on, he's fucked.
Yeah.
Because I will, like, as soon as...
Look at his track record.
Yeah.
As soon as something's on the line.
As soon as, like, the game's on, I will fucking...
the game is afoot. Then,
yeah.
you know.
I will delete Explosion Network website to beat him. You know what I mean? Like... I don't give a fuck at that stage. Like, it's all about winning. Beating him. Okay? What happened when he bet me about Pokemon? I was like, nothing but catching. That's my life
Done
now.
in 2 weeks.
Gotta catch them all. Not catch them all slowly. Catch them all and obliterate Kieran is what the fucking plan was. Alright? This motherfucker talks shit, he gets shot. Alright, that'll do it for this week's episode of Arcade Couch. Let us know any common questions, concerns you've had about this week's episode, of which I'm sure there was a few. You can find us on Twitter by heading to explosionnetwork.com/Twitter. You can find our Discord at explosionnetwork.com/Discord. And if you like this episode, thought it was worth $1, head on over to our Ko-fi page, explosionnetwork.com/support. Until next week, same time, same couch. Goodbye.